Good morning, traders. I am Stephen Davis, Senior Market Strategist, RJO Futures. It's Friday, July 31st, and we're here to talk to you about the grain markets. Okay, we'll start with the corn market. First chart of corn here I can put in front of you. Traders have been talking to me about the 50-period moving average, so I've got that on the chart here in front of you above the market. You look at that, and then that gap above the market on corn. And corn is really good at filling that gap, so I would say it would be filled here before this contract expires. And you can see now in July we had a big rally up, hot and dry weather, and it cooled off and it rained. So now corn is backing and filling, and there are news flows now of China sniffing around for corn, soybeans, hard wheat, things like that. We have bull markets now in China in corn and soybeans. China's corn stocks are 46% lower than a year ago. The cash corn market really strong. What's going on in China is their hog herd is expanding and coming back from this Asian swine flu and really coming back robust, and hence the demand for corn and soybean meal and rice and wheat and other feed grains. So, one of the million-dollar questions is, will China continue to buy U.S. corn? And, our price is cheap enough, and perhaps they will. So that'd be a good story, and we'll keep talking about that. This week I was reading some of these other agricultural markets, some seasonal rallies, recoveries, this is the year 2020 now, and nothing is normal here in these markets. And so it just, I think next year the fundamentals on these grains are really going to be strong, and you're going to see commodities just really explode higher, and maybe some of these grain markets that we talk about are going to be part of that mix. So next, the soybean market here. You can see the chart of soybean, a little better chart than the corn market, and soybeans are going to hold a risk premium here as we move into the month of August. And again, there's bull markets going on in China in soybean. You can see soybeans here. I got the 50-period to 50-day moving average, and we're working our ways through that. And we started the week Monday, Mexico and China buying U.S. soybeans. Then Tuesday was the first day in 2 weeks we didn't have announcements of U.S. soybean sales to China. So just China really stepping up here, and we just hope and think it's going to continue here. Our competitors, their currencies are weak. Our dollar is really weak, and I'm going to touch on that in 1 minute time, some of these other markets. But our competitors are expanding production here while we're reducing acres here in our great country, USA. This trend looks to continue. So, low prices is the cure for low prices. I'm going to talk more about that in the weeks ahead. Okay, the wheat market, the chart there looks a little better than the chart in corn. And Egypt this week bought 500 metric tons of Ukrainian and Russian wheat. So we need to get Egypt buying U.S. wheat, and someday they will here. So, we had the Fed meeting this week, and you can see gold and silver just really screaming higher here. And, the Fed wrapped up their meeting. They're not worried about inflation yet. So I think in 2021 you're going to see inflation, and you're going to see commodities again just really explode. So Tuesday, we had 80 million bushels of corn sold for export, just a big sale, and corn was up 0.5 cent on the day. So we just need to see this demand news continue, and sooner or later our corn market will pay attention to that and take care with higher prices. So it's the end of the month, it's the end of the week, and some will tell you this could be a very important close here for soybeans, and let's all have an excellent weekend.